Good to see you, Johnny. How you doing?
Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm all right.
I watched your movie. I don't want to seem goofy about this, but I enjoy watching you in films because you never know when you're going to pull some stuff. You know what I mean? As an actor, it's fascinating to watch you, and that's what you want.
That's kind of been the problem with my career for...
No. You know what I was thinking about was I think the first time I saw you on the big screen was in the Edward Scissorhands thing. Yeah. How long ago? How long ago was that? That's been 20 years, hasn't it, at this point?
That has been 20 years.
Yeah, and it was kind of an odd film, wasn't it?
Yeah, in some ways. Yeah.
But you liked working with Tim Burton?
Yeah, very much. We've done a number now over the years.
Of all the directors, well, you can't really say whose work you prefer, but you guys are symbiotic. Is that right?
We've developed a shorthand that just sort of works somehow.
Where did you make that movie?
Tampa, Florida.
Yeah. Now, how did they get you? Was that leather thing with the?
Yeah, There's a tremendous amount of leather and.
Yeah. Was it? It must have been godly uncomfortable, right?
Oh, it was hideous. Yeah.
Yeah. And as an actor, can you get to a point where you can act without being aware of this horrific costume?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, because you're basically bound up like an old sea trunk.
Yeah.
You know, in leather and rubber and things like that. Oh, it could be somebody's Sunday night.
Yeah. What? Hello. A Sunday night. A Sunday night.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
So how long would they leave you in the suit? I mean, they'd have to take breaks and hose you with shaved ice, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, drag me down the slip and slide. You know? Yeah, no, it was pretty much an all-day affair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a health hazard. You could overheat. I'm sure it was hot.
I did overheat a few times, especially
Really?
there was a scene in the film where I'm being chased by the cops, and I have to run like a great distance, you know, down this street in this very strange little neighborhood. And on about the 9th take, I was overheating pretty seriously, and I took a detour to the side of someone's house, and I let loose.
Now, Mr. Depp, when you say you let loose, tell the jury exactly what are we talking about.
I upchucked.
Yeah. Well, you're here on a good night, buddy. This is it.
Yeah.
Did you, when you were a kid starting out, like actors, guys who are iconic, well, James Dean, you didn't know James Dean, of course, but you must have enjoyed his work, and like Marlon Brando. You met Marlon Brando, I think, right?
I knew him. Yeah, I knew him very well. Very lucky. Yeah.
What was it like have a good friend who was such a great actor? Any hints? Any advice from him?
Yeah, I mean a lot. You know, he basically had the great gift of not really caring.
Now, is that a good thing for an actor?
Oh yeah, I think that's the best thing you could.
And why?
Because then you don't put so much pressure on yourself, I suppose,
Right.
and then you're able to stay relaxed in the scene. And
So you just sort of let the part overcome you, or you overcome the part, but you don't have to think about it. It's not calculated, is what you're saying.
No, exactly.
Yeah. And had he must have seen your work and enjoyed it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I know you don't like to go to your own films, do you?
No.
Yeah. Why is that?
It makes me feel unpleasant, you know.
We're selling tickets now. That's why people don't watch this show. We make them feel unpleasant. I mean, are you self-conscious when you see your on the big screen?
I'd rather walk away with the experience of the process of making the film.
Yeah.
But I don't once they give me the boot, it's really none of my business.
So you feel your responsibility is only in your craft, making the movie top to bottom, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's wise. I mean, really, beyond that, you've done your part.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm done.
Now, what about your family? I bet they see your films.
I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my kids have actually seen more of my films than
Yeah.
I have.
How old are your kids?
8 and 11 now.
8? Oh, 8 years old. Oh,
11.
yeah, boy.
Incredible.
Is it Jack who's 8 years old?
Jack is 8, Lily Rose is 11, yeah.
See, I just have the one, Harry, who has just turned 7, and I don't know what it's like when you have 2 kids, but having one kid and just watching him slip into, he used to be just 3 months old,
Yeah.
and now he's 7, I can't stand it.
Yeah, no, mine too. I remember. No.
We have a picture here with, well, here's a cute little girl. Now, this is not your daughter. What is this we're looking at, Johnny?
That's a little girl named Beatrice at a school in Greenwich, in London, South London. She wrote me this really darling, like a beautiful letter, and asked if we would come to the school and mutiny.
Really? She writes you a letter saying, come to the school and help us overthrow the administration.
That was essentially it, yeah.
Wow. Well, what was her essential complaint?
She didn't really have any, you know.
just general mayhem for no reason.
Yeah.
So you show up, and what happened then?
We were filming about, you know, it's 300 yards away from the school, and got the letter, and I thought we have to, you know, I've got to do this. So we gave the school about 5 minutes warning. Asked them if they would assemble the kids. They did. And we went in there, and the reaction was a little mixed. You know, there was shock, you know, confusion. Some kids were very happy, you know, there was elation, and some kids were scared, real scared.
Yeah, there's always a few.
Yeah.
Always a few when it comes time to mutiny get cold feet. You can always count on that. But that must have been a great thing. You do more of that than I'd never heard about this. You do a lot of this, though, don't you? Well, I don't know a lot, but you do it every now and
I
then.
do like to do that sort of thing, for, you know, for the kiddies. It's nice to be able to give back and say thanks, you know, in a particular way, in a special way.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, no, I feel very lucky to be able to do it.
Yeah, and where is your family? Where do you guys all live now?
We're basically transient at the moment.
Yeah.
We're just sort of, yeah.
Spent a while in France. Are you still?
Still spending time in France, Los Angeles, and then wherever location is. You know.
Yeah, and the kids. I think we probably talked about this. They must speak French, right?
Oh yeah, perfectly.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So when you're in France, is that the language they choose, or is it back and forth? What do you do?
They're able to go back and forth so quickly, you know, and then I get stuck in situations where I have to speak French, and then my kids correct me and make fun of me.
Yeah. That's what kids do, though, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it must be. Are they at that stage now where they know how cool it is that Johnny Depp is their father?
I don't. We've never talked about that. I don't think. No, I think that, you know, I'm just dad.
You're just dad. But there will come a point when, oh yeah, well, you know, sure, your dad owns a Dairy Queen, but my dad is Johnny Depp, you know? Boy, this movie, it shot principally, I think, unless it's CGI, and I don't even know what that means.
Nor do I.
You don't know what it is either?
No.
In Venice.
Yes.
Oh my God! How long were you in Venice?
Wonderful. 3 months, a little over 3 months. Beautiful place.
Yeah, fantastic. What time of year were you there?
I think it was, I don't remember actually. I think it was sometime around March-ish.
So probably not so crowded in March with tourists and such.
There were probably more paparazzi than tourists, to be honest.
Yeah. It must drive you nuts, right?
It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to take my own pictures and send them in. It's just awful. Now, look at this. Look at this. This is exactly what I was talking about. Is that the dog?
Yes.
That's like an English bull terrier something?
It's an enormous muscle.
How much does that beast weigh?
I'd venture to say somewhere in the neighborhood of 175 pounds.
Oh, my God. You and Al Pacino worked together, and Donnie Brasco.
Yes.
Yeah, boy, that's every time I see that, and you can't not watch it. Don't make any difference where you get into that movie. You got to continue. But you've probably never seen that one either, have you?
No.
Yeah. What was Al like? I bet that was a good combination for you. Huh?
Al's fantastic. I mean, Al is, he's a legend. He's Al Pacino. He's an amazing actor, certainly. But the one thing I didn't really know about Pacino prior to shooting was that he was certifiably insane.
Oh, really? You've seen the paperwork, apparently. How does that manifest itself?
He had, he's a joke. He likes to tell
Likes
jokes.
to tell jokes, so.
Yeah, he likes to tell jokes, and he liked to tell me this one specific joke over and over. And I really didn't understand it.
Didn't get the joke.
I didn't get the joke.
Yeah, and he thought it was your problem that you didn't get the joke.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, he definitely thought it was my problem.
So he keeps wearing you down with the same joke.
He inflicted it upon me, and I could feel like, IQ points dropping.
Yeah. Yeah, the greater the pressure, the dumber you feel.
Yeah, just
I know, yeah.
Go kind of Jello-like. And,
Yeah. Did you ever understand the joke?
I finally figured it out, yeah.
What, do you remember the joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's, Al used to, he'd lean over and he'd go, John, skeleton goes into a bar, orders a beer and a mop. But I mean,
Yeah, I know.
on a loop?
Yeah,
On a
over
loop.
and over and over again. I must say, you kind of expect a little more from Al Pacino. I'm kind of on your side here. I get it, but I don't want to admit that I get it.
He would howl.
Oh, you would howl.
Howl after he told
every time he told the joke.
Yeah, he would.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But now, when you work with guys, do you buddy with people? Do you get close? Do you make lifelong friendships after you've worked with them? Because it's really a kind of a foxhole mentality, especially on a location, isn't it?
Yes, I mean sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can't get out of there quick enough. But
Yeah.
but no, I mean I've been so lucky with the majority of people I've worked with. Have remained very close friends.
Yeah. Well, that's great. And I'm guessing, well, this is impossible for you to respond to, but I'm guessing you're the kind of fellow whose career and ability represents the sort of person a lot of people would enjoy working with at this point.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. How did had you ever been in a film with Angelina Jolie before?
No, we'd never met before this.
Had never met?
No, never met. No.
Yeah. And what about Brad Pitt? Had you met him?
Brad and I had met many years ago. He actually did an episode of 21 Jump Street back in the late 80s.
Wow. Did you like being on that show?
No. No. I mean, I can appreciate what it was and what it did for me, but it was no, I didn't.
What was it? Was it? Was it from that show that Tim Burton said, "Oh, this might be the guy for Edward Scissorhands"?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. No.
So, but you knew Brad Pitt and friendly with Brad and
Yeah,
now see, I would be nervous about working with Angelina Jolie because she's I think comparable in status to you. Were you nervous about that? And then also her husband and stuff is
No, I mean no. Because she's a very down to earth, sweet, smart, funny girl. She's very normal.
And then there's a scene where there's some I don't want to say intimacy, but there's some first base kind of stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. And never mind. Who cares?
Yeah.
Now, how is it that you end up with the dog?
I remember it as some species of a dare,
Mm-hmm.
And we were, you know, having dinner, and I think there was a little wine involved. And they said, you know what, you should take Jacques, you know.
Jacques is the dog?
Jacques, yeah. Should have known then.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jacques, you should take him to your room. We were in my hotel, so I said, yeah, sure, I'll watch the dog for the night, and all seemed fine. The only problem I saw was that the dog reeks. I mean, he absolutely
Yep.
stinks like a, I mean, real bad. Real bad.
Yes.
And so I thought, okay, I can get through that for the night, and everything will be okay. So we, you know, me and a couple of the guys that work with me, we hoist the dog onto the bed because it is about 175
Good Lord.
pounds. We hoist it up there, we get it up there, and thinking everything is fine. They split, and I lean over to take my boots off, and 175 pounds of girth is hurled at me, which feels like about 300 pounds now.
In motion,
In
sure,
motion,
yeah.
because it's really,
Yep.
it's coming at me
Yeah.
hard, and and it's a friendly pass, but it's
It's unwanted, nonetheless.
I did nothing to instigate it.
Yes, well, I understand, sure.
But
Yeah.
he was prepared to have his way with me.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's something to take with you to bed tonight. Just think about that. Let's take a look at the film. This is one of those things where you watch it, and again, I don't know how much I can say about it because I don't want people to say, "Oh, nice going," you ruined the movie. But you play a math teacher and just a guy on vacation. We think.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that's and then a couple of times during the movie, you're questioning yourself about that. I was.
You were questioning yourself?
Yeah, about whether is he just a math teacher,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the.
Yeah.
That's it. And then Angelina's in there as well.
Yeah. That's right. It's just about a guy who may or may not be a math teacher. And oh my God, she's goddess-like in this.
She is.
Yeah, you should. I know you won't, but you should see it.
I won't.
So let's, Johnny, if you can, tell us what we're going to see from this clip. It's called The Tourist, and it opens on Friday. It's going to be an enormous movie. What are we going to see here?
I have no idea. This will be a clip from a film called The Tourist.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Little Johnny Strikes Up the Band. Warren Zevon, also a friend of Hunter Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. That sounded great, Paul. Thank you very much.
Sure. Well,
Johnny, how are you?
I'm all right.
Good to see you, my friend.
You too, man. Thank you.
How was your summer? What'd you do? Were you working?
I was working, yeah.
Making movies?
I made a film, oddly, yeah.
What film did you make?
I made a film with, another film with Tim Burton called Dark Shadows.
Dark Shadows, and it's a vampire movie?
Something like that, yeah.
How's your family?
They're great.
How are the girls? You got a teenager and a 9-year-old?
My girl is 12.
Boy and a girl.
And yeah, and my boy is 9, and yeah, they're just growing all too fast.
I remember one time when the kids were much younger, you described them as being like taking care of small drunks.
Yeah, there is that syndrome of the tiny drunk. You know?
Yeah, and how has that evolved? Hopefully it's evolved. What has it evolved to now?
They're slightly less drunk, but still teetering.
Yeah.
You know?
What I have run into here now is a patch. I hope it's only a patch of everything is no. Whatever I suggest, whatever I ask for, everything is no.
Yeah.
And then you have to work around it. And boy, is it tiring.
There's the no, and then there's the why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well,
why-
believe me, I'm not equipped for the why.
Why comes next? Because it's the endless why.
Yeah. But the girl, now what is she, I mean, she's she's high school, isn't she?
She's in junior high, yeah.
Yeah.
She's verging on teenagerdom, which is frightening. Really frightening.
Well, there's-
Makeup and things.
Yeah. Well, makeup, but believe me, if that's all you got to worry about, you're home free.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's quite astonishing. I'm in big trouble.
Now listen. I mean, what happens when she comes home and says, you know, Dad, I've spent 14 years admiring your body art. What do we do then, Johnny?
My fear is that she'll bring someone home that she's been admiring his body art.
Well, sure.
That's my fear.
Oh, man. And the kids spend equal time in California and also France, is it?
Yeah.
And do they consider, well, that's a pretty worldly experience for kids. Does it show, does it manifest itself, or are they just kids?
Well, I mean,
They speak French, right?
yeah, they're bilingual, and it's it's immediate. They don't they don't have a American accent when they speak French or a French accent when they speak American.
Do you know when they dream, are they dreaming in French or English?
You know, I don't know that.
Yeah.
But I sometimes dream in French.
You dream in French, yeah.
do.
Well, I've been told that that's a sign that you have absorbed the language as your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
So I've made it.
Your daughter likes Justin Bieber?
Oh, yes, she does.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure anyone's daughter doesn't.
yeah. And do they know? I mean, you're in show business, he's in show business. Have you all gotten together?
There is that weird connection.
Yeah.
I've met the young man, and a very sweet kid. And,
How did you happen to meet him?
Well, he was playing a concert, and my daughter Lily Rose was desperate to go to the show, and so we got tickets and passes and things like that, and brought her to the show and introduced them, and it was quite astonishing to see her child in this kind of like frozen.
Really? Really in awe?
Oh yeah.
Now, do you remember when you were her age, having somebody with that effect on yourself?
No.
And what is the word belieber? What is do I have that right, Justin Lieber? What is it?
Well, that's
Is that his name in German? Is that what it is? It's Herr Bieber.
I know. I was kind of struck with that word. I was doing a press conference I think it was for Rango, and out of nowhere, one of the journalists in the audience asked me if I was a belieber. And I thought maybe he'd had some sort
Sure.
of...
That's what I think.
Really?
Yeah, that would not be a bad guess.
I was confused, and then, synapse fired.
Yeah.
And I understood what he was saying. So I said, yes, of course, I'm a huge believer.
Right.
And then, about 3.5 seconds later, to the right of the room, Justin Bieber enters.
Now, how do they do that? What is
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if we summoned him up. I don't know what it was.
I'll bet that's what it was.
Maybe.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, something not quite right about that dynamic.
He was just there.
Yeah, just there. Now, I was I'm fascinated with Hunter Thompson and your friendship with him, and the movie I saw last night, as a matter of fact. Oh, the premiere. How did the premiere go?
It went very well.
Now, I know you are uncomfortable watching yourself work on screen. What did you do?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Now we have this picture. Now, if there had been a crime, this would be damning evidence. But this is you entering the premiere. Are you all right?
He was giving me the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, I see that.
It was a piece of animal flesh stuck in my throat.
I see. Uh-huh.
And
Everything's fine now.
it's all good, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you, I don't mean to tell you how to do your business, but this photo right here, this will sell tickets. This is all you want right here. But now, in the movie, we see you without tattoos.
Yeah, there's a brilliant makeup man who covers these things
So
up.
you had to go through the makeup every day all over your body. Well, most days when you're without your...
Yeah, when you're standing there in your boxers.
Yeah.
I had to get all covered up, yeah.
This Hunter S. Thompson, a friend of yours, you met him late in his life.
Yep.
And we were talking about this earlier. In the literary firmament, contemporary literary firmament, where would we place Hunter S. Thompson?
I mean, for me, I think Hunter is one of the most, without question, one of the most important writers of the 20th century. He reinvented a style of writing by putting himself into the situation, by living it.
This was the phrase, the gonzo journalism stuff? Yeah. And as prolific as he should have been, or not?
Pretty prolific for a very long time. And then, you know, later in life, just kind of veered off, you know, a little. In terms
Demons.
Of work.
I mean, he was on the old show 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And I can remember those segments. I can hear in my head the second hand clicking, because with him you just didn't know. You know, it was is an ambulance on its way? What will Hunter do? Will he be here? Will he not be here?
Well, no, he was very unpredictable in a lot of, I mean, in every way possible. The first time I met him, I happened to be in Aspen this was December of '94. I happened to be in Aspen, and I got an invitation from a mutual friend, said, would you like to meet Hunter? Come to the Woody Creek Tavern at, midnight or something. So I go to the Woody Creek Tavern, I make my way to as far back in the place as I can, you know, the back wall, just to kind of be invisible. And then at around 1:30, the front door bursts open, and I literally saw sparks, but sparks. And then I saw people like throwing themselves out of the way. Yeah. And this kind of sea, you know, opening, the parting of the sea, and people jumping and diving and hurling themselves to safety. And then I heard, out of my way, you bastards. And as he got closer, I realized that he had a 3-foot cattle prod in his left hand. And a taser in his right hand.
Sure. Yeah. Just trying to make friends. But he... but I mean, beyond that, what kind of guy was in there?
I mean, he was a wonderful guy. He was brilliant, incredibly quick-witted. Obviously, as you know him, he was very, very fast and very, very funny. But he was a sort of he just wanted to have fun, and he did. I mean, he dictated exactly the way he was going to live his life, and you know.
Was he frustrated because he maybe was on? And I don't mean to be flip about this, but on the wrong planet. Was he one of those guys that just didn't kind of fit in the way or maybe he didn't care?
Oh, well, he couldn't give a rat's.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you live and spend any time in Venice?
Italy?
Yes.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah. Do you own property there?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a strange rumor that I do, but
there is a strange rumor. That's what I was alluding to.
Yeah.
People say, you see that? Johnny Depp owns that and lives right there.
Yeah, no, I wish I did, but I don't.
Yeah, it's a nice city.
It is.
But it's a little sad because it's like so many of these. It's a dying city. There's really, other than tourism, there's the culture is all vanishing.
Yeah, well, there's certainly nothing you can get good out of that water.
Yeah, that's right. Except out of the water, if you know what I mean.
Or out of the water.
This movie, where did you guys shoot the film?
In San Juan, in Puerto Rico.
So it was actually all shot in Puerto Rico, and it's the story of, it is autobiographical.
It is. It was Hunter in 1959, 1960, the pre-Fear and Loathing Hunter, pre-Hells Angels, the guy who was trying to find his voice and trying to find that outlet for for that rage, you know.
And starting as a newspaper man, this was a first job at a newspaper?
Yeah, I think before he worked for the San Juan Star, he went down there and worked for a bowling magazine.
A Puerto Rican bowling magazine. Honest to God, did subscribers, really? Who subscribes to Puerto Rican bowlers?
Probably only Hunter at that point.
Yeah. How long did it take you to shoot the film?
It was pretty quick, actually. It was only a couple of months, 2-3 months.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Just a wonderful experience and real. Like I say, it creates a nostalgia for a time in my life I never had. You know, does that make sense? You know, you wish, I wish I had that life, but I never did. And did you, when Hunter died, killed himself, what did you miss immediately, other than just the guy's spirit?
You know, geez, everything, you know.
Would you guys talk regularly before he died?
Oh, most definitely. I think what I miss most about, you know, of Hunter is those 3 a.m. phone calls where he would say, he used to call me Colonel Depp. Yeah. He'd made me.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. He'd made me an official Kentucky colonel.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Which she was very proud of.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is very difficult.
He's not from Kentucky, is he?
Oh yeah, he's from Louisville.
So he had that power.
Yeah. So we we had that sort of connection, and but the 3 a.m. phone calls where he would say, "Colonel, wake up, man. What do you know of the hairy black tongue disease?" You know, I'm sorry? Well, the hairy black tongue, man, it's everywhere. We must avoid it. Well, of course we must.
Yeah.
You know, it was that kind of stuff you get.
Yeah, and then that would be the whole conversation?
Oh, no, then it would go on
It would
for two and a half
no,
hours.
that was just hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
You had me at the hairy black tongue disease. This is a lovely piece of work, this film, The Rum Diary. This was a manuscript written and then published later. Published in 1998 is when it was
98,
published?
yeah.
But it had been overlooked and rejected many years, hadn't it?
What happened was, I think Hunter wrote the thing. Hunter was looking to write the great American novel, or as he put it later, you know, the great Puerto Rican novel. It was about 96, 97, and we were going through the manuscript of Fear and Loathing, which consisted of all kinds of madness. You know, you'd pull out a cocktail napkin with some sort of matter on it, and then old dried gum, and and then this other sort of these brilliant passages. And I pushed that box aside, opened up another cardboard box, and it said The Rum Diary. And we sat there cross-legged on the floor reading the thing, and he said, "Good God, man, this is very good, isn't it?" I said, "Yes, it is." He said, "We should make a movie." I said, "Maybe you should publish it first." And because I don't think he'd looked at it since about 1959 or 60. I'm good.
Thank you so much for being on the program tonight. This is exciting. Now, here's how dumb I am. I didn't realize that when you wanted to be in show business, you were going to be as a musician. You are a musician, and that's what you thought you would be, a famous, whatever, musician.
Yeah, since I was about 12.
12 years old. And what is your instruments? You play multiple instruments?
Mostly guitar.
Guitar?
Yeah.
You started in Kentucky, is that where it started?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was.
Yeah. And then you went where? Did you go from Kentucky?
South Florida.
South Florida?
Yeah.
And then you went to Hollywood, Los Angeles? And you were going to be a music star?
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah. But you wanted to pursue
I was going to be a
music.
guitar player.
Going to be a guitar player.
Yeah.
And where did you see yourself as a guitar player? As like a really good, like a studio guy, a
Not
solo
particularly
actor?
good, no.
Not good.
No.
But
I was all right.
But you had never thought about acting.
Never once, no.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
Yeah. So, so what was the turning moment? You're out there in California, you have your guitar, and suddenly you're an actor.
Well, the sudden realization of, rent, bills. When that pops into your head and you realize at some point you'll have to deal with the inevitable.
But that story often goes the other way.
Yeah.
So, somebody goes out there to be an actor,
Yeah.
and suddenly you got no money, so they go to play the guitar to make money. You did it just the opposite.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did somebody get your first gig if you were a guitar player? Because that means you weren't actually out there auditioning.
No, my band moved from Florida to Los Angeles.
What was the name of the band?
At the time, we were called the Kids.
The Kids.
We actually were kids at the time. Yeah.
And so you and the kids are out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, literally, you and the kids are out there.
Yeah.
And so then what happens?
You know, did some opening act stuff, that kind of thing, and.
Who did you work for?
Open up for? We did some good shows back in that time. It was like Billy Idol and you know, guys like that, the Pretenders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramones.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
good gig. So then all of a sudden you're somebody calls and says, "What? I saw you on stage with the kids."
No. No, I was dead broke, you know, and I was filling out job applications at various, well, anything, you know, video stores or coffee joints or whatever. And a friend of mine, who happened to be an actor, Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
Now, how did you?
You've heard of him?
Yes.
Yeah.
But how did you and Nicolas Cage get to be buddies in those days?
He was just sort of around all the people that I was hanging around with, and we became pals. And he sent me to his agent to, you know, he said, "I think you should try acting." And I met his agent. She sent me to read for something, and they hired me.
What was that? You remember what that was?
Yeah, that was Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one. Yeah.
Whoa. That's pretty good.
I was about 3 when I did it.
And then later we got a man named Bill Carter, who is well known in Texas music and Southwestern music, or what they call Americana, I guess.
Yeah.
A singer-songwriter. And you met him where? Where did your paths meet?
Bill and I met, Bill and Ruth Carter,
wife and partner?
his wife, yeah, they're amazing songwriters, and I met them when I was doing Gilbert Grape in Austin.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, we all just hit it off, you know, and so they were my kind of saving grace during that period because it was a long movie, and so I did the movie, and then I moved in with them for a few months.
Right. That's amazing. Your movies are interesting movies and huge commercial successes. I mean, rarely do you get that combination consistently.
It's got nothing to do with me, I don't think.
No. No. I could have done any of those films. I can't thank you enough for being here. It's a nice night for us, and I hope it's for you as well, because you're here with your friend, and we're going to hear some music later.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about The Lone Ranger. Oh, I'm so excited for this movie. This is excellent, and you're not the Lone Ranger.
I'm not.
You're his faithful companion, Tonto.
I play Tonto.
Yeah. Do you mind if I just show these?
Oh, sure.
These are great. And the Lone Ranger is, of course, who's the Lone
Army Hammer, yeah.
And that's you.
He's terrific, yeah. He's great.
Now, as I recall, the beginning of the genesis of the Lone Ranger it comes from a dark story, and is that the tone of your film?
Pretty much, yeah. It comes from a very dark backstory, and then he becomes the Lone Ranger through Tonto's guidance.
Did this mean anything to you when you were a kid? Maybe after the radio broadcast, but it was a TV show as well. Yeah. Did you like the Lone Ranger in those days?
I did. I liked watching the series. I was always somewhat confused about Tonto's position. I always thought, well, why does Tonto go and have to do this, and why is he sending the Indian off to go?
Right. And is that different in this movie?
Oh, very
different. Yeah.
Very different.
This looks like a painting. This looks like a Charles Russell rendering, doesn't it? That's fantastic. You look. You look like you know what you're doing on a horse.
Yeah, I don't. That was probably about 2.5 seconds before everything went very sideways.
But I'm telling you, I mean, forget the movie. I'd pay $10 just to look at this picture. But you ride. You don't ride?
I have, no, I've ridden quite a lot in various movies and stuff. And, you know, growing up in Kentucky, you grow up around horses and everything. But every horse is different,
Sure.
you know, so.
Yeah. So you had to ride that horse at top speed?
Quite a lot, yeah.
How did that go?
Went pretty well up until a point, yeah. There was one moment in particular where it got unpleasant, where the horses had been running. We'd been running them all day, so they weren't really interested in slowing down at all. So we were shooting at a different place in the desert where there's these, you know, there are little bumps and things growing, and so my horse that I was on decided to jump a couple of these little obstacles. Horse was unaware that the saddle I was wearing to sit on top of it was sort of jerry-rigged, kind of faked.
It was to give the effect that you were riding bareback the horse.
To give the effect that I'm riding bareback. So basically, it's not really tight on the horse. It's just enough to.
Yeah, just a little tissue there for you to sit on.
Essentially, yeah. A Band-Aid. And so yeah, when we came down, the saddle slipped, you know, and I went to the left and had the reins here, and somehow had the wherewithal to grab the mane of the horse. And then the next thing I saw, all very calm for some reason. I figured that fear would kick in, but it didn't. I was waiting. All I saw were in front of my eyes were these very muscular horse legs, and the striations of muscles moving, you know. It's kind of death machine. And one word popped into my head: hooves.
Hooves.
You know? Hooves. In any case, hooves.
Yeah.
Mind the hooves.
So what do you do when you're in that position?
Well, you make a decision.
Yeah.
Will I go with the beast until someone wrangles it?
Yeah.
Or will I drop? You know, it's a crapshoot.
Sure. And what did you choose?
I dropped.
You dropped. Now, when you... I mean, you know, we're being silly about this, but you really could have been seriously injured, if not killed.
Horrifically mangled, at the very least,
yes.
yeah.
Well, you landed on your back. Did you get stepped on?
I landed on my back, hit the deck pretty hard, and the one thing that saved me was the horse's instinct to lift his front legs and go over me.
Stepped over you.
Stepped over me. Had he not,
God,
it was coming straight down into the head.
Yeah. Broken ribs, strains, bruises, anything?
No, he just kind of clipped me with his back leg, so it was just a little sore.
Just kind of clipped you with his back leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good horse will do that. Oh my God. But honest to God, where are the stunt people, for heaven's sakes? You're Tonto.
Yeah.
You don't need that. Well,
it's the exact same question I asked.
Publishing, I know you have a love of books, and you have published this New York Times bestseller already. This is a lost novel from Woody Guthrie.
Yeah.
About the Dust Bowl.
Yes.
How did you find the transcript of this?
It came to me through a mutual friend of Hunter Thompson's and myself, this guy named Douglas Brinkley, who's a brilliant writer and historian, professor. He's just amazing. So he called me and said, "I've just been shown the manuscript to Woody Guthrie's lost novel. I think you're the guy. You know, I think you should publish it." And so we went into it and just wanted to make the book as beautiful as possible, since they're a dying breed, those things.
And you plans to publish other volumes, different things?
Yeah, we have a couple of things in line. There's one. There's a thing we're doing with Bob Dylan, which should be interesting. You know, should be really
and the other thing, last night we had a group on doing sea shanties.
Exactly,
from
Americans,
from the Americans, from a collection of sea shanties, which you produced. And not only did I not know you had produced it, this is the second collection of sea shanties.
Yeah, Rogues Gallery.
Yeah, this is the son of Rogues Gallery.
Son of Rogues. Yeah.
And this is music that you came to when you were doing the Pirates of the Caribbean series?
Yeah, on Pirates 1 I was listening to a lot of sea shanties, just to stay in in the feel of the time and everything. And Gore and I, the director and I, thought, wow, wouldn't it be great to have contemporary artists do this stuff?
These guys were great last night. Now, Bill, I'm sorry I haven't forgotten about you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to be here.
What is the, Johnny explained the connection early when he moved in with you and your wife, and then you started working together musically. Tell us about those days and what was going on.
Well, in those particular days, Johnny was making movies and I was playing music. Basically, it was all I was doing. And so we would go with him on his movies wherever he was around the world, and we would play all the time.
You guys, you actually had a band?
Well, at one point we had a band in the mid-'90s called P, the letter P.
P.
We made a record.
Now, what did that represent, the P?
The letter in the alphabet.
I don't need to take this. And now you work together. You're going to play together tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And tell us the history behind what we're going to hear tonight and the collection of music from which it comes and on. Everything we need to know about.
Well, this particular song is called "Anything Made of Paper," and it's a song that my wife and I, Ruth, we write a lot of songs together. We wrote for our friends Damien Eccles and Laurie Davis. Damien was one of the West Memphis Three, imprisoned unjustly for 18 years, and
this took place in 1993.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Accused and tried and convicted of horrendous crimes.
Heinous
exactly.
murder,
Yeah. And then, as it turned out, they had been wrongly convicted,
Exactly.
wrongly accused.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what did Anything Made of Paper? Tell us that story.
So when Laurie, his wife, came to visit Ruth and I, she brought 3 roses that he had made out of paper as a gift to represent the West Memphis Three, and I had asked her what I could send back for him, and she said all he can have is anything made of paper.
Yeah.
So I immediately had this image, a song.
Absolutely. I mean, right there.
Yeah,
Even I know
just-
that's a song.
Yeah, you could have easily written a song.
That's tremendous. And then tonight we hear this song, and then working together on future projects.
Well, we're always recording, doing things. We recorded, we did something the other day for Springsteen Radio. We did a Bruce song, and on the West of Memphis, the soundtrack, we recorded, Johnny and I and band covered a Ozzy Osbourne song called Road to Nowhere. And so we do little things here and there. And Johnny's playing on this track.
Bill, tell me some of your buddies over the years from Austin, your pals from Texas that write music.
Well, my wife and I, we wrote a couple of songs for Stevie Ray Vaughan, Crossfire. There were a lot of them. I think most of them recorded our songs, from the Fabulous Thunderbirds to Omar and the Howlers, Tony Price, just a whole slew of them. Freddie Fender, Waylon Jennings, a lot of different people.
Yeah, good for you. Austin is great, isn't it? Nice to have you with us.
It's nice to be back. Thank you very much for having me.
Every now and then, people will come to my office, and I've asked them not to do that, and they will say, Dave, who should we have on the show? And I said, well, Johnny Depp. It's always my idea. And thank you very much for being here. You just came back from China recently?
I did, yeah, last night.
How many times have you been to China? Often?
That was it.
Yeah. Now, here's my impression. I have seen films shot in Beijing and other major cities of China, and I'm stunned at how big and urban and Western they seem to appear. Is that your experience?
No question about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got, everything, it's all there.
Yeah, and the other thing is, if I were to go to China, I'm sure that I would be abducted and never seen again. Now,
Is that China, or is that?
yes, no, it's more me. It's all on me. It's not China. It's all me.
Well, I'll go with you.
But do you get the sense that, you're in the bar having a drink and your swizzle stick's got a microphone in it? Do you get that feeling?
I get that feeling every day. It doesn't matter where.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any difference.
Yeah. There's a lot of weepers. You have a lot of weepers back there.
What are you talking about?
Well, apparently, you've just announced your retirement.
Yes, I'm being told that happened moments ago.
Yeah, I witnessed it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
I think I had one of those TIAs.
Well
I don't
done.
remember anything about it.
Well done. There's a lot of weepers back there. I myself was on the verge.
No, please try to hold it together.
Oh, it's only because I had planned to announce my retirement.
Oh, darn.
Here.
What a night that would have been.
And now that's ruined because no one cares.
Tell me something about the kids. How are the kids doing?
Kids are doing great. They're really great.
How old are they now?
My boy's just about to turn 12, Jack, and my girl Lily Rose is about to turn 15.
Tell me about the 12-year-old. I'm asking selfishly because my son is 10, and before you know it, he'll be 12 and beyond.
Boys,
What is a 12-year-old boy?
they're just cool. They're just easy.
Yeah.
They really are. I mean, little girls are wonderful things. and then they turn 15. You know, then they get up to like 15, and you know, they wear clothes to school that shocking.
Now,
I want to be on an opium drip for the rest of my days. I really do. I just want to lie there and drool and nod. I really do.
now is there?
Hence my retirement.
I understand what you're talking about. Maybe they want to wear something to school that you perhaps find inappropriate. Now, is there an intervention? Because whenever I try to intervene, whenever my son wants to wear something scanty to class, it's always a no-go. Do you have that same problem with the girls?
I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. I had to even bring in sort of outside troops, you know, other opinions
Yep.
from people that might appear a little scary to her. Alice Cooper, who's a friend.
There you go. Well, that's good. Yeah, let me have his number before you get out of here. Thank you very much, Paul. Johnny Depp is here. I know this. I haven't seen it, but I know it ahead of time, and now I see it, that you're wearing you have an engagement ring.
I do. I have a female engagement ring on
Yeah,
my finger.
but you're getting married.
Well, it's, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not typical for a man to wear an engagement ring, is it?
No. It was too big for my girl.
Really?
Yeah.
So the woman who's been on the show, by the way.
Amber, yeah.
Oh, lovely. We have a picture. I think this is her and her father, for heaven's sakes. How do you get along with her father?
Great.
Yeah?
He's about the closest thing to Hunter S. Thompson I've ever met.
Oh, is that right?
Absolutely.
So there you go. Birds of a feather.
We
then,
get along
more or less.
well,
Yeah. So you go out and nobody knows anybody's finger size, do they?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's a
Thank
big
you.
fallacy.
Yeah. So the ring is too large for her, but it fit you perfectly.
Yeah, so I put it on. She has the other one that fits.
She has one that fits, and
What's
you
it-
have the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. I mean, and I bet you get a lot of comment.
Actually, I don't. I think people are scared to comment.
Yeah. Might be.
Why? Why is a grown man wearing a woman's engagement ring?
No, it's fine.
Because it
I
fit.
know, that's fine, yeah. What is this picture? This is you. How old are you in this picture here?
Oh, wow. I was about 20. I think I was 20 years old there.
And that's from
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh,
Yeah.
my God, look at that. Look at the hair on that kid, for God's sake. Now, speaking of kids, what kind of kid were you? I mean, you knew early on you wanted to be an actor because early on you were an actor. But was there trouble? Let me just ask you this. Were you ever arrested as a kid? That's the way you tell.
I was arrested a few times. Accidentally.
Accidental.
Accidentally.
What are those accidental arrests?
Wrong place at the wrong time.
And it was an arrest whereby mom and dad come down and get you, or you actually stayed in the...
I stayed in.
Oh, you stayed in?
Yeah.
How long were you in?
Once I was in for a couple of days, you know, in the sort of system, in a holding cell for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Unpleasant,
Yeah.
but I've seen worse.
Yeah. Was it again, none of my business, although we could certainly look it up as a public record. But was it, was it, alcohol related?
I don't think so.
All right, I'll just go look it up. This movie, Transcendence, oh my God, and here you go. And by the way, we're not far away from this. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It's right there, and it's going to be the next huge breakthrough, and hopefully it will be a way to save mankind. Tell people about this movie.
Really? Well, you got me there. I'm stumped. Well, it's a good movie. You should, I have not seen it myself, but I hear good things.
You are at the forefront. You are avant-garde of a development. You have developed a machine, a computer, PIN.
That is correct.
That is capable, has encompassed all human emotional possibilities.
It can, yes, you can upload your human consciousness. You can upload human
That's
consciousness
right.
to this
Yes.
this machine, and kind of frighteningly, but also, I mean, possibly in a positive way. We're not all that far from that kind of intelligence.
Having made the film, do you have any insight? How close are we? I bet it's actually not as far away as we think.
Not so far,
Yeah.
in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one day in 15, 20, 100 years, I could be if I upload my consciousness into this computer someday, I could probably just end up being a slot machine somewhere, Somebody puts a quarter in and I talk to them.
That's good news. That's good news for mankind, isn't it?